This debate is proudly brought to you by the Department of Economic Development, KwaZulu-Natal.
Investment protocol is a document that we have put together that basically tries to summarize a number of legislation and regulations that govern the way we do business in South Africa. So we have tried to simplify it for the business person, whether it's an SME or it's a large business, but particularly the foreign direct investment. So it simplifies EIA processes.
Take a step back, EIA.
EIA, environmental impact assessment. It will tell you that these are the processes that we have to follow, this is how long it will take you. It talks about the issue of land acquisition. We've got a very particularly interesting piece of legislation in KwaZulu-Natal where there's a large amount of land that is under what we call Ingonyama Trust. It's a communal land. So we need to be able to tell an investor and say that if you invest there, these are the procedures and processes that we will follow.
Do you believe that you have been able to simplify the process?
Well, it's a very difficult question because if I read it myself, I'll think that it's simplified. But
perhaps you're too close to the document.
I'm close to the document because I was part of the people who put the document together. We'll wait for the feedback. But the point I want to make is that obviously, it's a start. The document will be continuously revised to talk to the people that we talk to.
Did you start consciously with the objective to eliminate the red tape where the investment protocol is concerned?
That's the end goal, that we have to eliminate the red tape and improve the investment climate. But what is happening is that you will find that at times the government can be criticized for the red tape, but you'll find that the people who are actually submitting applications, they do not understand the procedures. Therefore, the applications that they submit are either incomplete or not correct. So we are trying to balance the scales to say that in government, we need them to react in time, but the applicants, being the investor, must also submit the correct information.
What is the process now? Are you going to formulate some target workshops and perhaps run the document through lay people?
Yeah, what we have done, as you'll understand, because we work very close with the government, it had to go through the government processes because we needed to get a buy-in. If the person who's always criticized is the head of Department of Environmental Affairs, he needed to be part of the process so that when we say we've got this invention mechanism, he's part of it. He must buy into the idea because whatever we say must reflect what he's got a capacity to do. So we followed the process. It went to a provincial cabinet and it was approved there. It was also approved by my board. Now we are engaging our colleagues at the Durban Chamber of Commerce and other chambers of commerce.
How long do you believe before it becomes a live document?
It is a live document. What I'm talking about is what needed to be done before it was approved. So a lot of information there, it has been tested. In KwaZulu-Natal, we've got something that is called KZN Growth Coalition, which is made up or CEO of all the big organizations like your SAPI, your Mondi, and all those companies. They are part of that. Those are the people who criticize the document to where it is. The chapter in particular that they almost wrote for us is when they talk about the strategic projects, because their challenge is totally different.